fix a couple of these mods here. We'll get started. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We're going to be playing Over the Wire, Deadfall, a server I haven't played on yet. The game is called DayZ. Here we go, dropping in fresh. You guys get to learn what I learn, see what I see, experience what I experience. All right. Also get to see if my OBS Studios is working properly. I have no drop frames. I'm transmitting in 1080p. CPU's struggling at 1%. All right, here we go. Outside the wire, spawn here. Let's go. And of course it's night. Oh, I must be up in the air. This is wow. Oh, the word Deadfall PvE. All right, so I guess we jump. Do a parachute. Have an ID card. Pants. I do have a parachute. I love this medical mod. Yellow gloves, boots. All right, let's go. I think I'm about to hit the ground and die. Ah, I landed in the water. Well, the good thing is the sun's coming up. says enemies nearby. Whoa. Well, I guess they don't want us being on that island. We'll just let them have that for now. Well, they didn't hit us. They did not hit us. They are running. I see them. They're running around. All right. Now they could run out of ammo. Well, let's go to this island. I believe this is an island. Well, that was pretty exciting. We couldn't even get to land. So this server, you have to gain experience to unlock certain things that are part of the content of the game. I'm looking forward to seeing what all that is. They have the new mod for the medical mod where you got to do surgery and you have to remove bullets, stitch up the wound, and that also you have to rank up and unlock. food and water is yellow. So we got a bandage, a light, our ID card, let's see if we run into AI over here. The good news is, struggled a couple days getting OBS set up properly for YouTube streaming, and we're not dropping frames, which is very, 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 very good. So first order of business, we got to find food. We are starving. We're starving. We can't run fast. I did way too much swimming. I don't think we can catch a fox. Very cold, we're wet. Let's try to help ourselves. Try to dry off our clothes. Already taken some damage here, but we have got to find food. We've got to find a way to avoid this AI. Thought about maybe getting some logs and maybe doing some fishing, but it's not going to do us much good if I don't have rope. Now I can combine and craft some rags. Combine enough pieces of rope. I think it's 12 rags to make a rope. And we have a hole too. We got 4 bruises. Pain level 1. Health is still going down. And I don't know if the AI are going to be hunting us. Which means getting a gun is a pretty big priority. Oh, got tomato seeds. I don't know if we got time to plant. Four more rags. This is pretty outstanding. Alright, there was nothing else in here. No rags, no rope. Nothing up there. We might have to skedaddle off the island if we don't find more rags to make a rope. There's nothing in here. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if this works. Craft rope. So I don't have crafting skill up, so I can craft a fishing pole. Did not think about that because I bet you, craftsman, you have earned create homemade fishing rods and tackle from improved tools. Okay, so we have to get this one up. Alright, so we don't have a choice but to get out of here. But let's grab our rope. Oh, did I grab the rope? Yeah, I did. Alright, so let's we'll do that one. Bruise recovery. Alright. Alright, let's take a look. We swam over here. So we got to go back the other way. Hopefully we can avoid the AI. really need a retro fridge kit now, do we? What we need is food and a long gun. We'll get it. All right, so we're gonna have to fight. Shooting up there. So that's a player's base. Hopefully we can get some food over there. What is this? Oh, this is a player's body. that's what we jumped out of up there. I don't know what a portable gas stove is going to do for us right now, but we have space. Let's pick it up. I actually don't even know where we're at. Interesting thing is, I don't even know this map. It's awfully a lot of shooting over there. And we're not dropping any frames. I'm glitched. I'm lagging. I don't know what to do. I may wake up dead here or be being killed and not know it. Major, I don't know if I should relog. I must have took a hit. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I killed it. Yeah, this is bad. That was major lag. Holy crap. Might die here. I can't eat a tire repair kit, so maybe we'll just leave the tire repair kit alone. This is pretty intense. Can't eat a weapon attachment. So this has already all been looted. Lutique. That's funny. Tactical shirt. So let's switch this shirt out. I guess we'll go ahead and drink that. See what that does for us. Unfortunately, it seems like we're on the heels of somebody else that's already looted the place. Yeah, I know what that was from. Somebody else came through here and did some looting. Victorian antique round table. So let's do this. It's just bad luck. Somebody's already looted all the good stuff, food. This is what it's about. Can we survive this? Can we get food? There's Laura there, but there was no food in it. This is looted all clean. Yeah. Come on. Not typically food in those buildings, nor in these garages. Had to pick an industrial area. Come on. Maybe you got some food. Nope. Get our strength up here. In order to get our strength up, we need food. Somebody was trying to build something there. Man, if we run across AI right now, it's over. We won't be able to escape. Now we're sick. Now we are sick. It's a good struggle. If we survived this, we earned it. Now the zombies coming at me from behind. Oh, got some food. Bagel bites. Now this cold we got, find a heat source. We may have to build a fire, but I don't really think we should stop at dinner table. It's just what we need is food on the dinner table. Kind of ironic. I don't know what that is. Like I wanna think there may be something that we could find in here, but we can get into a city or a town with houses. Maybe we can find some food. Maybe a chicken. Gotta be able to get out of this industrial. We need to get out of this industrial. It may be too late. See, we don't really have base here. with its little bitty flag almost all the way down, all the way down. Huh. Man, oh man. So, not cold. These are military barracks. It's great for a gun. We got a player up there that might be able to feed us. They're shooting like crazy. Come on. I need food. Let's see if they can hear us. Hello? You got any food? Hello? Food and some antibiotics maybe? Come on. Come on.
Hey, yo, Wolf, post your your Twitch stream on the media channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were trying to peep it, but we couldn't find you on Twitch.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, I'm right now just trying not to starve to death. So hold on.
For sure, that's the best shit to watch. But yeah, we'll throw some viewers your way. You put it in the media, we'll get you.
Okay, all right, cool. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go.
I'm gonna hop back up where I'm at. We're in a dangerous spot.
Yeah. Roger that.
Yeah, just good luck out there.
Where am I at? How do I post this? Well, I can't eat that. And I can't eat that. Alright, so we're still sick. Might be able to find some food there. Maybe a long gun. So far, this fresh run's been pretty interesting. Jumped out of a plane, landed in the water, swam over to an island, got shot at by AI. So you never drink any type of water that you find. Always pour it out first, refill it new. Alright, so we got some stuff here. Let's get this into us. It's cat food. So we're going to take 2 bites. At this point, I'll eat cat food. Maybe we can find us a long gun, give us a little bit more security. Maybe some antibiotics. There is a medical tent over there. Come on. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. We're done. So at this point, they're not going to stop attacking me because with this mod, this medical mod, it pretty much means you have to rank up to a point where when you go down that they just stop attacking you. Now, since it's a new server, never played on it, I don't really know what's going to happen. So one thing that I have to be mindful of is I went down with a knife in my hand, which typically means I drop in anything in my hand. So if I come back conscious here, and that's a big if, I got to remember to pick up my knife, and I'm going to have to bandage my wounds. They are still going to be hunting me. So this could be it. And I failed this first run. But I'm not going to give up. Let's see if we come back conscious here. So we may have died. Otherwise, why would it be here? I think we died. What are options? Here, let's go look at some settings real quick before we jump back in here. Let's go set up our auto run. Let's set this up. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're out. So let's get respawned. Let's do a custom respawn. I don't think it matters here. I think there's only one place to spawn. Yep, it's only one space. Now we know that we ran into AI over here from spawn. This is what caused us to get into the situation we were in. We know that going north gets us into where there's not a lot of food. So we're going to try this again. Okay, come on. Let's let the lag catch up. Now we swam over there and we ran straight into AI. They were running around this way after us. And then we decided to go to this island, which there is nothing there. Then we went north. I'm assuming that's north. I'm going to call it north for the sake of the mini-map anyway. And that was all industrial. That didn't help us a whole lot. So we're going to figure out the server, what the best thing to do here. And as long as we don't immediately run into AI, which is what happened. Then we'll have a much better chance of survival. From the very beginning, because we ran into AI, we were forced to swim back to the island, or back. And by the time we even got to the island, we were already starving. So we basically barely stayed alive for, 45 minutes to an hour, just trying to find food. And then we unfortunately went into that industrial area. So I'm not very familiar with this map, so I was very lost. But isn't that authentic? Isn't it better that I didn't know the map? Didn't know where to exactly run to? I don't know. If it was entertaining to you, hit like and subscribe, because we're going to keep doing this until we are successful. We don't give up on this channel. I didn't create this channel to quit. The server so far is outstanding. I love the grind. I love the challenge. Let's do a lot better this time. Let's take a look to see if we see any AI. Now, last time when we were approaching the shore, it flashed up enemies near. And of course, we just died because of basically food. Yeah, we got ripped apart by some zombies, but it was all because I was greedy or desperate for food. And now on the screen, some dude gets a 25 kill streak and his name is Spaghetti. The irony. All right, let's lock in. All right, we got some rubber band action going here, so hold on. Why are we lagging? We are lagging really bad. Really bad. Let me check my stuff here. We're not dropping frames. Internet signal strong. So it's not us. But we can't do anything. So we're going to relog. And I don't know what's going to happen if I relog in the water. But we're about to find out. And this is DayZ, guys. If this lag, this whatever we're experiencing, it isn't uncommon. It has nothing to do with the server. It's just the way the game is. It's an amazing gaming platform, but you're going to run into these issues. It's best just to relog and get back to it. I like to say you're just being DayZ'd. So what I do is watch a lot of videos on this streaming stuff, and then it's really fascinating, all the things that I've learned. I always look at my drop frames. If I'm dropping frames and I know that I'm lagging, And it's not that the server's lagging. It's 100% that it's something between me and the server, or me and Bohemian, or me and my internet provider. It could be any number of things. But it doesn't mean there's something that we have to fix. Now we're not lagging. No big deal, right? So, any of you people new to DayZ that are watching this video, and you start experiencing lag, just get to a safe spot if you can and relog. Alright, so last time we went north, we went that way. We hit an industrial area. So now I'm going to assume that's north, or ish. Now we're going to go south-ish. And let's get some hot barred items here. Let's go ahead and drink this. We waited to drink this until later in our run. But let's go ahead and drink. Now, since I'm not familiar with this map at all, I really don't know if I'm going towards the town, towards AI. There's buildings up there. I'm also wondering if that warning about the AI saying, I can't really remember what it said, but if that's something that we can expect, that when they are near, that it's going to let us know. And maybe it does that if there's a patrol and we're approaching the patrol path, or it could be a proximity thing. Well, I guess the other option is it could be it only does that when they see you. Okay, what is that? Looks like alcohol. Yeah, that's going to be for infections and bandages. You can sterilize bandages there so you don't get sepsis from getting injured or wounded. And I hear the wolves, and if the wolves start getting louder, that means they're coming after us. Or at least that's what I feel it means. So we're going to stay sneaking around here. This benefits us as well, sneaking. I like this because the way this mod works, or potentially works, each server is different on how they utilize it. Is there certain ways to rank up each ability? Stealth is one that's really important. And it kind of makes sense. If you sneak around and you avoid things, you start ranking up your stealth. And then you unlock certain attributes that are beneficial to your character. Same thing for strength. Same thing for your immunity. The more times you bandage yourself or get cut and you fix yourself and you fix your wounds, the higher your skill levels go and the more things you unlock, things get easier, or at least you can survive things a lot better. On typical vanilla DayZ, there isn't any of that. You just have a bandage, um, antibiotics, and that's more of the vanilla way of handling healing yourself. But this is much more difficult. And I think it's much more realistic. I mean, take away from the fact that it is a game. But it should be challenging. So I'm not sure where to go. Not really sure. We can go on this animal trail, but I think that's where the wolves sound was coming from. Kind of hard to see with all the rain. Looks like a building over there. All right. It's just somebody's base. Sometimes they have donation stands. Let's see if we can get it. I don't think we can. Yeah, I can't believe I'm trying to chase a fox. Let's see if it stops. All right, it stopped. Let's see if we can get it this time. Well, can't waste too much energy on that. Back that I was saying, sometimes they have a donation stand where they put things out for players, but it doesn't look like they have one. Kind of interesting how they have the map. You basically, it's undiscovered, so it's all under, I mean, you have the benefit of having a map, which is better than not, but you have to discover the area before it exposes where you're going. So you're basically just walking around uncovering parts of the map until you can figure out where you're at and where the best places to go is. I think that's really cool. approaching some type of structures or something. Now this is where the AI came from. I need to think about this. Looks like there might be something over there. All right, here's a bunker. Let's see if we can find something that'll help us here. Oh, yes, we can. We have a gun. We finally have a gun. And we have 4 rounds in it. We are going to put that here. And this is a 308. That is a huge score in my eyes. We have something that shoots 308 now. Wow. Okay, that's another player's base. Let's see if they have a dono stand. Oh, we're near a town. Oh yeah, we went the right way this time. And we have a 308. And there's another base down there. So we definitely just went the... Oh, there's a dono stand. So that's what a dono stand looks like. And there is food in here. We are saved. Literally. So we'll take a couple items. And we'll leave the rest for the next player. Because it's not here to be abused. It's here to be used. Now, if I had a can opener to open this, I wouldn't lose as much food. Because what happens is, if you could tell... Actually, we didn't lose that much. But sometimes you can lose a lot more when you don't use a can opener to open the can with. Now we're going to hold on to this, and we're going to close this back up. And I wish I could tell that person thank you. Now here's a vanilla building. They didn't build in the vanilla building. So let's see what's over here. We could find some more rounds for that 308. What do we got? Oh, what do we got? We're here. They're shooting back into town. So let's head towards town. Be mindful, we're running across this field, and if there is AI, there isn't much places we can hide. 4 rounds will help. But they're all going to have to be headshots, face shots. Most likely to take down the AI. But we know this, so let's just not engage with them at this point in time until we have a proper helmet, a vest, some proper medical supplies. I don't know. Is there paratroopers here? Because he built a cover. I wonder if there's paratroopers. So on some servers they have paratrooper AI as well. So if we hear an aircraft, we need to be mindful in this. This is what I love about going into a server when I really don't know what the server's about. I know they have AI, and I know it was suggested to me. And I like difficult scenarios, and this is definitely playing up to that. Now I can go on I Survive, type in this map, and pretty much figure out where I'm at. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bring up an external map. I'm not going... It's not cheating, technically. That's just not what I'm about. I want to figure it out ourselves. So let's slow down a little bit. Let's not just rush in here and die. Now, there is a few tricks with this ranking up mod. If we sit here and skin a bunch of bark, we can rank up our strength so we can carry heavier objects. But we also risk ruining our knife in the process. So with some of the mods and how they rank up, you can walk around barefooted if you wanted to help rank up your medical skills. There's a few of those that you really need to focus on, and that's bullet wound surgery, surgeon, clean hands, and a couple others. And I just love that this server has that. Uh-oh, I hear a stag deer, or a deer. This is in Deer Isle, so I'm not sure if they call them stags or not. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. I've been to a town like this before on another server, but I'm not going to go as far as to say I know where I'm at, but it does look a little bit familiar. Alright, a spray can. That's probably worth something to somebody. It will be worth something for us later if we're building a base and trying to upgrade our gear depending on how that works. So we got 3 infected over there. You'll often hear me say zombies are infected. Munchbox. Let's open that. What is that? That's something new. Yeah, let's eat this because it's... Now our water, our height, we're doing good. We're doing great on food, but we have to be mindful of the water. These are 12 slot pants. I have 30, so obviously we're going to stick to that. This is a parachute. Doesn't do us much good, does it? Having that little backpack does. Will the parachute fit in there? What? No, it does not. I wonder if the parachute is worth keeping, though. Look how big it is. But it doesn't give us any storage space. And I can't put it in the munch box. So we're just going to have to leave that behind. Find out later if that was a mistake or not. Now, on my first run, I decided to invest a lot of time and effort into making a rope just to find out that I couldn't make a fishing pole. So we're not going to do that this time, but it's something that we could do. You combine 6 rags with 6 other rags, you need a total of 12 rags. You can create a rope. And then it looks like there's nails over there. Nope, that's not nails. Look like nails, but it's not. Denim shorts. So let's craft this into rags. Let's prepare in case we can eventually make a fishing pole. I don't want to leave this stuff behind. If we can. Now, I'm shivering. Here, let's go ahead and... I don't care. We'll combine them. I do have alcohol if I needed to use those for bandages. Baking soda. I'm just going to pick up everything for right now. We'll switch stuff out if we need the space. I don't know if another player will be willing to trade something for that. How common baking soda is on the server. That's crap. Oh, wait, let's see how size these are before. They're 20. So yeah, we can craft those into rags. Okay, so we got half a rope. Okay, he's got a vest on, I believe. So let's not use a knife on him. Now I'm hurt, but we got a vest out of this. And we got something to cover our face to help with the temperature. Alright, so the vest has 4 grenade slots and more storage space. High insulation, low insulation. We're going to stick to the high insulation for now. Now, I can reach out to someone in Discord. I could get some help. I could call for help. I could, what I would call, cheap out on experiencing the content of the server. But we're not doing that. So we're going to figure this stuff out. pain level 1, 4 bruises, and I have nothing to put on those bruises, and I have nothing for pain yet. Yeah, but I did use my knife on him, which is not what I wanted to do. Crap. Okay. Didn't matter. Score. We'll go from worn to pristine. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Men's suit jacket 20, field vest 20, shirt 9. So we're gonna definitely take this jacket. Okay, what is this? Codeine. We do have something for pain. What? All right, that's my fault. And this plus that's drenched. So let's get this on. Oh yeah, we're styling. Got us a suit jacket on. And then we can turn that into rags. We need one more rag and we can make a rope. And we could at least carry a rope around in case we break our leg. We need to make a splint. Any number of things. Warrior statue. I'm not going to carry it. It's probably worth something to somebody. Medical thermometer, that might be worth something. Hold off. Nothing out here. Nothing out here. There's a garage there. Somebody's base is over there. First aid. First aid cabinet kit. All right, let's go ahead and make a rope real quick. So you take the one stack, put the other stack, craft rope. Probably not going to be a pristine rope, but at this point I don't really care. It's a damaged rope, but it is a rope. If we find some duct tape, we can fix it. All right, let's check out what we can spend here. We have a strong stomach. We got nothing to use. We got 1 strength. Sturdy hands is. Oh, that's interesting. I don't have it available yet. Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying. This one is available. Let's fix our water, make our water last longer. Stealth, because we did all that. Let's... quiet steps, probably. Even though cat's vision will help us when it gets dark. Wolf's friend. Yeah, let's go cat vision. Help us at night. All right, good. That's a decision we made. We'll see if we regret it later. Have a clothes stick. It's always a good thing, especially when it gets dark. Now, there might be some water around here somewhere. do need water. Is that water? Okay, that's a couple. We're about to get attacked by multiple, so let's be a chicken. Alright, wait on this one. Alright. I do believe we can drink this. I'll wait a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, just like to make sure we're okay drinking that. Come on. Why are we lagging? Why are we lagging? Okay, let's drink. So somebody's shooting at me. I think that's AI. Dadgummit. Come on, don't screw up now. Oh no, I'm sick. Is it because of the water? Okay, I got 9 bruises. My health's going down big time. I'm hurt. can't run. This sucks. I want to get that gun. Come on, come on, come on, pain. I'm still going down. My health is still going down. Now I got no more ammo. Alright, got no more ammo. There's 2 good shots, and there's a gun right there. My health is still going down. If I get shot once, it's over. Did he fall down? He fell down. I think he's passed out. Okay, he's down. Out of ammo. We're screwed. We're so screwed. Yep, we're dead. All right. That was an awesome run. I could have done a lot better. Wow, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Okay, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to stop the stream. We're going to recoup. I'm going to take care of some personal stuff, and then I'm going to be back on here in about 30 minutes. Is my guess. We're going to do this again, and hopefully this time I'm not as damaged or wounded. We were able to take out some AI. Ran out of ammo. I probably should have searched that body when I had the chance to get more ammo off of him. This was an outstanding adventure, and thank you guys for joining me. We're going to do this again very, 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 very soon. Again,